At the 23rd Annual Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival, what a treat. Naija no dey go carry last. Oh. My birthday twin director, Imole Ladipo, director of What Happens Now, is joining us. Imole, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So let's talk about this film that you brought to the festival, What Happens Now. What's it about?
What Happens Now is a story about loss. And grief of a little child that lost his father when he was young. But he carries that pain along all his life because it felt like it was his fault for his father passing away. So I guess the point of the film for me is about what we carry inside of us that eats us up over years and over the years, and you won't be able to get past it and without resolving your past in a way. So I wanted to showcase that you have to forge ahead somehow. You have to find a way to heal. You may not lose your father, right? You may be so many things happened, to us, trauma, whatever it is. But we need to find a way to heal as a people, as a nation, as a community, and move ahead and choose better for yourself.
Forging ahead, moving ahead, doing better. How does a woman director and boss, we're going to get into your company a little bit later, but how does a woman director forge ahead in a business that isn't always so kind to women of color entering?
I think the industry is turning a little bit towards women now, but it's about having a voice and being able to choose whatever you want to do, whatever you want to. If you want to see goodness in the society, you want to create that. If you want to see positivity in the society, you want to create that. And I think it's about also you owning that space and you just going for it. You just doing it. And then over time, people then see that, oh, there's something happening over there. I should pay attention to her. It's just unfortunate that it's coming, slowly than we expect. But it is coming up now that you see more women directors coming out, and they're doing amazing. I mean, see Ava DuVernay, she's the goddess herself, right? So it's coming up now, and people are catching up.
So you mentioned doing what you want to do. Mm-hmm. Is that part of the spirit behind Lumière Films?
Yes. Is part of the spirit. I'm really, really concerned. Well, I was concerned about creating positive image for Black filmmakers also, and not just Black people, just creating positive film and medium for people. I want people to come to watch my stuff and go away with something positive, something they can work on, almost like an education in a film. So. And that's what I'm trying to create in Lumière Films as well. Like, I'm trying to bridge that gap for positivity and learning something tangible.
And Lumière Films is your company.
Lumière Films is my company.
So you're not just a director; you're an entire studio. This is, as I said, Naija no dey carry last. So if you're going to direct a movie, why not own the whole studio?
I love that. Yes, it is a studio. We're doing so many great things. But because it's just one man right now, and maybe I have other teams that work with me on different projects, it kind of makes it lonely sometimes, right? But yeah, it is a studio right now.
Now let's talk about some of these other projects. What do you have cooking? Because Naija, we know stop cooking. If it's rice, fufu.
Jollof rice.
By the way, for all the Ghanaians out there, Nigerian jollof rice is the best jollof rice, and we won't hear otherwise. Anyway.
We will not.
Next project that you've got cooking.
I have this project that I did with my Asian community, actually. It's a psychological thriller with a little bit of drama in there. It's called 838. We just wrapped on post-production with Company 3, and it's stunning. It's just amazing, and I'm really, really excited about that one.
So we'll see it here next year.
We should see it here next year. We definitely should see it next year. You guys need to select me. We need to see it here next year.
What brings you joy? Because the whole spirit of this year's Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival is joy, and what sparks joy with what you have created, with what you're building, with what you're pushing for. But with all of the obstacles that still remain in the way, what brings Imole joy?
So there are two things I always say. God brings me so much joy. And I think people say that, but do not ground it. For me, it's God is my grounding space. Like, I don't have any more rooms for, it's God and me. Right? It's God and me. Like, so God gives me so much joy. I get so much inspiration just reading the scriptures. Just by the way, there's so much stuff going on in there. Like, we need to dive into that. And then family. The spirit of family gives me so much joy. And my kids, my husband, my friends, my little circle, like, I get so much joy. I get so inspired just watching them do what they do. And women just inspire me just generally because women, yeah, we're going through it. And and we kind of find a way to thrive, and that just gives me joy. I see so much potential, and I'm really excited about what's coming next.
The name Imole means light in Yoruba. She is a light.
Oh.
She is shining, and she is definitely one to watch. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate that.